I am on a 2014 DRZ400 Supermoto, like the legitimate, like a 400SM. We're going to do a review. So I've actually had the opportunity to actually ride this thing a bit now instead of just like sit on it and go down the road. The first thing we're going to go over is comfort, just rider comfort. And with this being a supermoto, I actually have gotten some off-road use into it.
Hell yeah. Interesting, to say the least.
So the other voice you hear is Hawk _S197 on Instagram. He doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but hopefully that changes sometime soon.
Oh yeah, as soon as I can get a GoPro, we'll be good to go.
This is his beauty. So rider comfort on road, dude. The fucking suspension of this bike is stupid. Like I mean, you can just fucking go for days. It doesn't. Like, I mean, obviously you're gonna feel some stuff, but the mainly just like the straight, just like down the road cruising speed kind of comfort is really nice. It's actually a lot more comfortable. That is a completely camoed cruiser.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I don't see that every day.
I've seen everything now. So yeah, suspension is really soft, but it's still stiff enough to absorb road impacts and stuff like that, and you don't have to worry about it being so abusive. And the steering kind of goes along with that. Like, I've noticed that, like, in some of the corners and everything, that the suspension really does help keep the bike from hopping through corners. Fucking stop and go traffic is not what I wanted to be in right now. It is an upright body position, upright seating position. So you're very, like, your back is like straight up. So imagine sitting on the end of like a couch, like the edge of a couch with like your legs out in front of you. That's the exact same feeling. It is super comfortable at speed. Like, it's way more comfortable than I expected it to be. I figured at speed you'd be like fucking, like, you know, holding on to the bars and trying not to die. Oh, that's neutral.
That tends to happen.
So yeah, rider comfort just in general is really loose, really, like, it just feels really natural. The bike is obviously really thin between your legs, so like my natural riding position, I don't really grip it, but you totally can. Like, there's enough real estate up front. And Hawk also said that the gas tank is actually metal, which I did not expect from essentially a dirt bike. So that's fucking awesome. Rider controls are really simplified. Obviously they need to be. This thing can fucking take anything you throw at it, so it needs to be not, like, breakable. I mean, I'm sure you can break them, but...
Well, I mean, I have already looped it. It's doing just fine.
So yeah, they're all the basic controls you need for street use are here. The horn, which is awesome. The only thing that I've had a qualm about is the thumb switch for the indicator selector. It's kind of off, like, inside the bar, and like I was saying, I kind of hold my bars on the outside just because I'm used to doing that with BMX. So it's kind of hard for me to reach it. So if you guys got bigger than normal hands, you guys should be fine. And with gloves, it makes it a little bit different too, because if you've got gloves that are a little bit restricting on how far your thumb goes back, it'd be kind of hard to reach. Did this come with the mirror stock?
No, it actually had full mirrors on it.
Oh, it actually, okay, so stock, the bike's got the full-size mirrors. I'm assuming they sit up above the handlebars, right?
Yeah, they sit up about a foot, actually. They were hideous.
Oh, Jesus, that's huge.
And they were completely useless.
Yeah.
So, not that one's better, but...
Well, I mean, still, it's a little bit lower profile. The shifting, okay, so rider comfort on-road. Let's go to rider comfort off-road. Because, like I said, the suspension is really soft. Off-roading stuff, if you're going slow, is pretty bumpy. I mean, obviously, the suspension is going to be trying to work its magic and keep you as comfortable as possible. But we went off-road earlier, and it performed about as much as I expected, it being a street legal dirt bike. Obviously, dirt bikes and stuff are going to have more travel, a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure this has full adjustability, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So the off-road stuff was really comfortable. With it being a street version dirt bike, the tires are obviously really slick in the grass and dirt. That was interesting. You guys will see everything. I managed to cut my first 180, which was dope.
It was badass. I'll give them that.
So on road, they're sticky as fuck. Like, they'll do everything you want them to. Off road, I mean, you could totally have fun, and I'm sure there are people who have never had any issues with them before. But obviously, this is a shorter review, so I don't have all that time. And still speaking of rider comfort, the seat is huge. Like, it's really long, but it's thin. So if you're a bigger guy, like, I could totally see the seat being uncomfortable after like a long ride, after you like settle into it. But with me being a kind of a smaller dude, it's not as bad. I'm not sure if I could spend hours on this because I'm like kind of sitting on my tailbone. But to each their own. A lot of people do it. This is Hawk's daily driver, so or one of them.
The cheaper one, that's for sure.
So on to motor. It is a 400cc single cylinder with 5 gears, which I just tried to shift into 6 like a fucking idiot again. I'm so spoiled, dude. If you guys ever go from a sport bike or a cruiser to one of these, you're gonna have a bad time. So yeah, getting used to it only having 5 gears is kind of crazy. The lever pulls, like the clutch pull and the brake, are super smooth. I mean, it's a 2014. It's brand new, so there's obviously it's going to be amazing. The throttle, it's a carbureted motor, but it still has a good decent bit of pull. Like right now we're doing almost 60, and it does not feel like it. Like, I mean, you don't feel like you're just chugging along. That actually has some get up and go. I have wheelied it. I do have the footage, but it has no audio, and it wasn't very long. So I'll drop that in for you guys to see. These things, if you don't learn how to wheelie one of these, I feel like you're not doing the bike justice enough.
That's what it's for. That's why I bought it. Bought it to play around with, have fun on it.
And Hawk can wheelie the fuck out of this bike. Holy shit. I'll tell you guys for sure. It's dumb. The gas tank, he said, is 2.5 gallons?
2.6, but I mean, technically 1.8.
Yeah, okay.
Reserve.
With the reserve, yeah. So the gallon size is small, but you're talking about like 50 miles of the gallon, like, the general kind of motorcycle, mileage. See if I can get a high five from these kids. That'd be dope as fuck. Well, she doesn't look like she's having a good day. Am I in neutral? Can I get neutral? I'm in neutral. We're going to roll through. Oh, he's going to buy donuts.
Just be like, yeah, I'll take some donuts.
I can't. We can't take them with us.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, what? Really?
High five. Come on. Ah. Killing me.
Fail.
I know. High five. No.
No, okay. Hey.
Good either.
He didn't even care.
Obviously, you can't wheel it in second gear.
You can.
Oh, well, I couldn't.
Put it this way. Clutch in, full throttle, yank the piss out.
Oh, my God. That scares the shit out of me, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that quite yet.
No, I'm good. Oh, there's 6 here again. Anyways, so, so middle gas tank, good gas mileage, good size for how small the bike is. The handling of this bike is stupid. You can legitimately throw this bike anywhere you want it to. It's dumb. Like, it almost feels more comfortable, like, handling-wise than a street bike does. Now, obviously, leaning into any kind of, heavy corners and stuff like that is going to be a little bit different. But with this bike being so tall, you've got room for days to get any kind of body movements and stuff in that you need to. And speaking of body movements, you can fucking stand up on it. Oh my god! I've been wanting to do this forever on something like this. So yeah, you can do that shit, and that's fun. What else? Let's see here. 2-up. Hawk says that you can 2-up on it, but it's no bueno for the family jewels, because he said you're pretty much like sitting like in the gas tank in order to like have any comfort for the other rider. It does have rear passenger pegs, but they're kind of small, and they're really, like, in my eyes, they're actually really close to the front pegs. I'm not sure like how I would feel about that, but
I just go ahead and call them stunt pegs.
Stunt pegs, yeah. So that's obviously, yeah. What else? It's got a up front heads-up display. Comes with the bike, like already on it and everything. You don't have to buy any kind of special adapters. We have a neutral light, blinker light, a bright, and then an oil temperature light to let you know like whenever the temperature of the motor is getting too hot. But you know, by that time you already see that light. It's almost too late anyway. So the dash is fully digital, so it gives your speed in a digital readout. Lets you do 2 different trips as well as the total mileage on the bike, and then it also has the clock up in the top right corner, which is totally wrong, but that's okay.
Never change it, you know, whatever.
So my thoughts on this bike, like in general, I fucking would die if I got one of these. Like I would love to own a Sumo. I wanted one of these forever, and now that I've actually been able to ride on one, oh my god, it's stupid. So yeah, if you guys are looking at any kind of supermoto or street legal dirt bike, definitely go test ride one before you buy it. Or if you're looking at a specific one, test ride it. And when you talk to the owner, definitely, or just the dealer, definitely take it off-road. You're gonna be going off-road. Like, there is no question about that. So,
it's always very tempting. Anytime you see a dirt road, you're just like, oh, gotta do it.
Yeah,
gotta hit it.
Yeah, no, so definitely take it off-road and, you know, ride the street, because you're gonna want to be a hooligan with it. These bikes just turn you into a hooligan. It's stupid. But, yeah, so I think that's going to be it for the review. Like I said, it was going to be really short, really sweet. I didn't really get to spend too much time on this bike just because of the fact that I'd had the R1 for like 2 weeks. So, let me know what you guys think. Any of you guys that are looking to buy one, or if you already own one, drop a comment down below and tell me what you guys think, if I was spot on with the review, or if there were certain things that I missed. Because anybody who hits this video is going to be interested in this bike. Or these style of bike. God damn, that stinks.
Dude, it smells like complete ass right now.
That is straight going in my mouth. Oh my god.
That's probably the only luxury of being in a cage. That's it.
Dude, I think I might puke. We gotta turn around. I can't keep smelling that.
I don't think it's always like that. Once you get up here, it kind of clears out.
Well, we're gonna have to go back that way.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll turn around at the stop sign. But anyways, that's the review. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. For Brad.